So one of the big things that people fight about in divorce is who's going to be the primary parent. And often this doesn't necessarily revolve around child support, but sometimes it does. One parent will want to be the primary parent because they don't want to pay child support. But a lot of times I think it's because one parent thinks if they're the primary or if the other parent's the primary, that parent won something and they don't want to lose. If in your divorce, you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse are fighting over who is going to be the primary parent, sometimes it's best to think outside the box. If you can agree that your children will live in a certain area, for instance, you might agree that they're going to live in a certain school zone, a certain school feeder zone. And if you can agree to that, nobody has to be primary. And we can come up with a visitation schedule that is not cookie cutter, that's outside the box. It doesn't mean that nobody's paying child support. That's a different question. But a lot of times we find that parents are fighting over that term primary because it feels like somebody else won if they're the primary parent. And if you can get beyond that fight, you are so much better off. If you have any questions about custody in your divorce, please give us a call at DeFord Law Firm.